So I hope most of you have read that concept note that I shared on the group. Namita, I think hopefully Meghna shared that with you.
Oh yeah, I did go through it.
Okay. So what is happening is that the project is already currently on because I started it earlier for the artists who are abroad because they needed a longer lead time to kind of collaborate, because many of them are collaborating across continents. So it's a bit of a challenge for them to kind of there are artists who are collaborating between Sydney and Toronto, for instance. So it's like, I mean, coordinating time zone, when to kind of meet on, these meeting platforms, all of that, then sending work and drawings back and forth, email, all of that. So fairly complex to get it all into place. Also, um, initially I thought I'll just do like a random, uh, you know, um, pairing and let them figure it out. But we realized later that that would not be um, good, because the artists in the pair needed to synergize also, and kind of have some kind of harmony in thinking. Maybe not, I mean, sometimes a clash of ideas might also lead to interesting work being produced. But anyway, so I kind of opened it out for discussion. So I mean, there were literally, I think, month-long discussions. We had like 7, 8 sessions twice every week before we could kind of finally, say that these were the pairs which were working, and they kind of agreed and signed up saying that yes, we are kind of working together. So the original show was supposed to happen actually in March, April, but now the gallery in the last week, 10 days actually, cases have again started going up a little bit COVID wise. So the gallery wants to be a little careful. So they have pushed it to the August, September, which is okay from my standpoint, because it gives us that much more time to kind of prepare. I mean, get the collaborative works to a perfect kind of state. There's a lot of also pre-show uh, and post art done work which needs to get done professionally, shooting the works, uh, figuring out, because the works will be of different natures and it is kind of indeterminate till the last moment when the artists have finally completed and said. So sometimes they may have committed to a wall work, and then while working they suddenly discover that it would be better being a ceiling installation, or maybe a sculpture or something. So midstream also things might change. So we only know when we know, which is that towards the end, when the artwork is actually ready, that is what the work is like, which means that mashing together the catalog for the show, taking professional photographs, putting together the concept notes of all the works. So all of that is a whole lot of work which needs to get done once the works are actually complete. So there will be enough time for that. So I'll come to all of these logistical bits a little later. First, let me talk about the concept very briefly. So the idea was that during the pandemic there was a kind of an isolation happening between. I mean, individually, all of us were kind of in our own little spaces. So one of the ideas was that to kind of create interaction and across strangers on a creative kind of a exchange. So what better than to kind of co-create work? And the metaphor for it was that, I mean, two musicians getting together and improvising and creating a piece of music together. So one of them could be a tabla player, the other one is a violinist, and they kind of get together and they jam and they say that, okay, this is our combined work, in which you can hear the notes of the violin and you can hear the tabla being played, but they are in symphony, and together it makes sense. So that was the one of the briefs. The other, of course, was that the project has been a rotating kind of project, that every year one of the artists of the Paper Artist Collective, which is a worldwide body of currently about 98 artists, they take about 100 artists on their roster and no more. And currently, by dint of rotation, after about 40 years, the turn has come of an Indian artist to kind of helm the group show for the exhibition. And as it so is, coincidentally, I am the only Indian on the collective at the moment. So it fell upon me to kind of curate the show. So the usual format of the collective show is that every artist, they give a broad kind of outline or concept note, and then every artist has to produce a work and they ship the work to wherever the exhibition will happen, whichever is the host country. I mean, the host artist, in this case, it's India. And that is that. So this year I said, no, nothing doing. We will not have individual artists, doing works. We will have two artists working together. So it's a little more challenging, and also it's a kind of a response to the COVID isolation. And because it's the Paper Artist Collective, therefore primacy of paper as the material which needs to be used in the work. Also, about 2-3 years ago, I became a member of this organization called the International Association of Hand Paper Makers and Artists. This is also a very prestigious organization. And for short, the organization is called IAPMA. Why they are good is that they sponsor a lot of individual, these kind of artist initiated projects. So you are not kind of mohtaj of galleries and all of that all the time. For small groups of artists, like maybe 10 artists getting together and they want to host a show or something in a small format in a private space, they give small amounts of funds. So they have sanctioned 800 euros to this project, which is not a lot, but it can take care of small things. For instance, many of the international artists are not able to afford framing their works and sending. So I've asked them to conceive or create work which is flat packable, or which can be collapsed into a smaller, like made into a tight roll, or foldable in some way or something, and send like a small package. And here we will open it out and give it whatever backing or frame or whatever minimal cost would be involved to do all that. So of 10-15 works, this is kind of my agreement with them, that we'll spend about 40-50 euros on those works to just kind of make them proper in terms of basic frames and things like that. So now hopefully in India, I mean, our expenses will not be so high to kind of send the works across. I mean, my studio is constantly sending work across the country. So I'll send you guys links to, the cheapest possible ways to kind of send the work. And especially if you have enough time in hand, now come to the logistic bits. It means that if you send a slow package and you send, say, by Indian Railways, which is the most efficient and cheapest way to send stuff, it takes longer, but stuff arrives in fairly good condition and it doesn't cost much. So the parcel service of the railways is actually very good for these kind of things. So that was a little bit about the logistics of how the exhibition would happen. The dates that the gallery has given me are the entire months of August and September. So it's up to us to kind of plan whether we want to do it for 45 days or we would like to do it for the entire 2 months. After putting in a year-long effort or 1.5 years of work as pertaining to at my end, I would probably like it to go on for 2 months. I think so that enough people can see it. I would love some of you to join me here in Delhi. Possible, that will be great. If you can pre-book your trains and things like that, it shouldn't be too expensive. I have a little pad upstairs fitted out in my house. So if there are 2-3 people, they can comfortably stay. You don't have to spend on hotel. And yeah, that's that. And now coming to the pairing. Pairing can of course happen in your city. If you know an artist and you've kind of worked with them and are comfortable, you can pair up with them. I will, of course, if they are not from the Art You Can course, I will need to see their work so that I know, their provenance, where they are coming from, what kind of art they make. Because all of you who were in Art You Can, I know your work. I mean, I've seen the kind of work you've done. With some of you, I now kind of regularly see your work on Insta, and also I also see the kind of um, progress that you are making. In some of your cases, not so much, maybe also, but or you've kind of let it be and you're busy with your lives, and art has taken a backseat, which is fine. We will need to get on some kind of a regular schedule, which means once a fortnight we will set up a meeting where, similar to the Art You Can format, where you will be sharing progress of having initiated a once the pairs are there and you send me a confirmation, I'll need your updated CVs. I'll also need some individual samples of your images of samples of your work, prior work. In some of your cases, I have, like I have from the Art You Can course, but that's almost been a year and a half or 2 years ago. So you might have made new work, which you are more kind of excited about, and it's more impressive. You've grown in maturity or scale or whatever. So you can share those with me so that I have a roster of those to share with the gallery as well. Because as far as the foreign artists were concerned, I ran them, each and every one of them, through the gallery, and the gallery approved all of them. But as far as the people from this Art You Can course is concerned, I'm sort of road rolling the gallery and saying that these are my people and they are in the show. So I need to kind of take responsibility for the the lineage of the artist in that sense. The gallery is about 30 years old. It's a very well established and old gallery in Delhi. The gallerist's name is Mala Aneja. She's very well respected in the art circles in the country. Her clients include the Tatas, the Munjals, the Piramals, the who's who of India. So it is a good gallery to show your work. You have to really step up out of your comfort zones in terms of creating the work that you will create. Be mindful of expense, but I would suggest that if you feel that you're going to use 4,000, 5,000 rupees more and it will improve the quality of the work that you're doing, then do it, because it is don't think short term, think long term. Create a work which will have an impact. So if you're thinking that as a cost, this thing, let me create like a 1 feet by 1 feet work, it'll be easy to ship and things like that, and you feel that थोड़ा सा shipping पे खर्चा और हो जाएगा, and if I scale up the work a little bit, then the work becomes more impressive. The scale of it is one thing, but also in terms of the amount of detailing that you can do in the work also improves. Of course, there'll be some works which might be suitable in a small format. For instance, if you're looking at, say, like something you're looking into, like it's a work where so there's no limitation into what you can imagine. It can be kinetic work, it can be ceiling hung, it can be wall hung, it can be a sculpture on a pedestal. If you want light to come through the work, it can be on a window or against a wall with a source of light inside. All of those things are within the purview. The only two things that it must hit the brief are that the work must be in and on paper in some significant way. Like it can be mixed media, which means that you can have other things, other materials in it, but paper must have some kind of primacy in the work. And the second thing is that it should hit the brief, which is that of having a musicality in the work. It should be talking about some concept of music, in the sense it could be talking about um, how the work is inspired by a piece of music, or the work is depicting the idea of music in some sense, harmony or scales or two kinds of instruments clashing with each other. And the idea of the duet must come through, which is that your work and the work of your partner both have to be strongly present in the work. They have to have their identity, but at the same time, the work must sing together harmoniously. So suppose sometimes the word harmoniously is also misleading. It could be a work in contrasts as well. So sometimes, if you hear these, Ravi Shankar with Yehudi Menuhin, for instance. So one comes from a Western tradition, the other comes from a strongly Eastern tradition instrument. But when you hear both of them, you can hear the notes of both of them. And you can also clearly make out that one comes from a Western tradition and the other comes from an Indian tradition. But the two pieces they work. You can hear both the notes, and intentionally some places might have dissonance, and that's again very well thought out and strategized, that I want to build in an element of dissonance so that eventually the dissonance resolves into a kind of a the dissonance is to build kind of a crescendo and then resolution. So that those are finer aspects of when you start talking to your partner. How will we kind of resolve this? Are we looking at contrasting the work with some of it? For instance, Mayuresh is in hospital right now with COVID, but he does watercolors. So the way he will want to work may be very, very different from, say, how Bobby might want to work, because he does a lot of origami. So how would Bobby and Mayuresh collaborate? We don't know. I mean, it's significantly challenging for me to think. Would Bobby create large folded panels, and would Mayuresh paint on them? I don't know. I mean, that so that I am not dictating, and I don't want to dictate also. That is for the artists in the duet to kind of figure out between the two of them. But what I will be doing is that I will be critiquing your work. So an initial concept, let's say today is the 27th. So say about a week from now, week 10 days from now, I'd like the final pairing names. If you have picked somebody who is not in the Artucan course to pair with, I'd like to know a little bit more about them. For instance, Namita's information has already come to me. I've seen it. So similarly, for the other artists who would not be a part of Art You Can, but you want to pair with them, please share their information with me and little bit CV and some works from their, I mean, whatever is their portfolio. If you even share an Instagram link, that's fine, as long as I can see their work. And once that is done, so today is the 27th, let's say by the 6th or the 7th of December, I should have this information so I can finalize the pairs. After that, during this stage itself, please share your updated CVs also, because again, I have your CVs, but I think they are from about 1.5, 2 years ago. So you might have gathered a few more jhandas in the interim period. So you can update your CVs and you can share those with me. Like I said, share any latest work that you might be working on or that you have created in the last 6 months or a year, which you are more excited about. So then I will assume that, say, by the 6th or the 7th, we have the pairs. Then once you have the pairs, you start your initial conversation, and I'll give you a week, 10 days to have that initial conversation. So after the 7th, let's say on the 18th or the 19th, we can have another meeting like this. So for the 6th or the 7th thing, I don't need a meeting. I just need all the information to come in. I'll share my email ID on the WhatsApp so that you again have it fresh. Most of you would have it, but I'll share it again. And then we meet again on the 19th. And on the 19th, everybody must, I mean, both artists of the pairing should be there. Your initial concept sketches and what you want to do should be there in terms of a preliminary idea. You can talk, say, about 3 or 4 minutes between the two of you, just very quickly and simply explaining your concept. And you can share 1 or 2 images as a presentation, or simply 1 or 2, I mean, images. It doesn't have to be a very detailed presentation, so that we know that what you're working on, whatever feedback that I would like to give you from various standpoints, I will give you, because I also know what the other artists are creating. So overall, I also want the exhibition to be balanced in a sense. So if I end up seeing that most of you are creating wall works, and I see that in some cases there is the possibility of converting the wall work into maybe a sculpture or a more exciting ceiling installation, I may give specific feedback like that. If there is any tweak required in a concept to make it better or make it more exciting, or you're trying to play it safe and I want to throw you off the cliff, I'll do that. So that is the ambit for the 19th. Let's keep it as 19th for now. I think in the interim period, once Sonam shares this recording, a link on WhatsApp, the other people who have not joined today can also take a look at it. I think Mayuresh, Archana, Neha.
Did Vijay connect with you? Vijay, Bobby?
Vijay. Did Vijay message on the group? I don't recall.
No, I didn't see it.
No, I don't think so. So he also has, so all of these people will see this recording, hopefully. And they can also then, I mean, if they're interested, they'll kind of get back with the names and everything. Of course, if they're not interested, it's fine. And yes, that's that. Now I'll open the house to you guys. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask.
Sir, in the concept note, you had also mentioned concept of language. So is only musicality the theme, or like do we create two different pieces?
So yes, so music also has its its language. For instance, for instance, Hindustani classical music
Yeah.
and say hip hop reggae. Somebody is doing say like an amalgamation of these two kinds of music, for instance.
Mhm.
So these are two ways of perceiving the work um, as two languages clashing with each other, right?
Hmm.
So
Okay.
you can bring in that aspect in your work. So for instance, if one of the artists speaks, say Tamil, and the
Hmm.
other artist say speaks Gujarati, and you've picked up a piece of music which is in your language,
Hmm.
and you want to kind of mesh the two works together. So a Tamil Suprabhatam, for instance, sung by MS Subbalakshmi, and a piece of Garba, say by Falguni
Hmm.
Pathak. Would they work? I mean, that's a discussion between the two of you.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it were to work, how would you make it work? Uh, is is it comfortable as an idea? Does it kind of
Hmm.
freak you out? Is that exciting that you're getting freaked out by this idea? And then the fact that you are getting freaked out, would that somehow make the work really interesting and out there in some way?
Hmm.
So or would you want to pare back and say, this doesn't sound like a good idea, and then you say, okay, we find some other way to. So the interpretation of the idea of music and the idea of language is in its broadest possible sense, in its narrowest possible sense. I mean, the sense you pick
Okay.
up is the sense you pick up. It's totally up to you as an artist to respond to the brief,
Hmm.
but you should be able to explain it in a way where any third person listening to it is convinced about it. It should not sound far-fetched or stupid. It should make sense.
Yeah.
The fact that you are trying to connect a work which is visual to a
Hmm.
work which is oral, or an
Yeah.
idea which is
Yeah.
oral, should connect. So, I mean, language is also oral, right? In a
Yes.
sense.
Yes.
But let's say, but language is also written.
Hmm.
So, when you write something and then you read something, so that connect. And then you also, when you're reading it, it's a visual, right? So, like I
Yeah.
said, Tamil music. So, Tamil can be also written, right? The script can be
Yeah.
written.
Yeah.
The
Even the music
Suprabhatam can be
notations.
Suprabhatam could be written down in
Yeah.
notes. So
Yeah.
all of music is also written down in any language, for instance. So
Hmm.
you can would you want to pick up pieces of sheet music and say that I'm going to create my work with this paper which has printed sheet music on it,
Hmm.
and it responds to the whatever is the sheet music. For instance, if you picked up the say the Fifth Symphony of Bach, and you say that I'm listening to it and I'm folding these sheets which have Bach's Fifth Symphony written on it, and I'm folding it up into a work which represents his music. So
Hmm.
that is a connection, right?
Yes. Yes.
So the connection should be tangible, should be comprehensible, and should excite somebody who listens to the concept,
Got it. Okay, sir.
right? Thanks. Any other questions? Abhishek, you have any questions? Any inkling of the pairing? So Meghna and Namita are pairing, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Naman, are you pairing with Abhishek, or Abhishek, question to you also, are you pairing with Naman, or are you guys going your separate ways?
No, I don't think so, sir. We
Not
will be pairing, I think.
you will be pairing?
Yes.
That
Like
yes
we
was a
haven't
bit
talked
easy.
about it. We haven't talked about it yet, but yes,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they don't know if there's consent. They
Yes,
want
yes,
to do
yes.
it.
Ask a difficult question, I think.
See, pairing with Naman is always he's a
Abhishek,
hardworking guy. I
your
just
voice
have
is
to give him the consent. Yeah,
echoing.
I'm in a large stage. That's why I was not speaking. I'll speak 2 minutes after. Let's just cross this area.
Okay. And Ramita, what about you?
Hello, sir. I'll be pairing. I have a friend in mind. I've sent her the brief that you sent us that day. But
All right.
yeah, we'll discuss a little more. I'll send her. I'll send you her CV and profile and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. So she is not yet confirmed. I'll confirm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So I think we'll just wait for Abhishek to say what he was planning to say, and then we can wrap up this meeting.
Yeah. Yeah. Audible right now? Can you hear me properly?
Now
Yes,
we
now
can.
I can. Please go ahead.
But Abhishek, there are connectivity issues. Maybe good to switch off your video.
Oh, yeah, I like my this taste better. Resembles with oncology.
Go ahead.
I was just wondering, suppose both of us are choosing one particular song or any piece of music and then interpreting that in our own separate way, but in a way that it challenges both of our interpretation. I mean, maybe somebody is looking at the maybe the lyrics of the music piece and somebody is playing with the rhythm of the thing. Is that a possibility that we both of us are working on the same theme?
Absolutely.
And does it has to be a single piece of work, or it can be a series, like 2-3 things clubbed together and see?
Yeah, it could be a series also. If you want to do like a diptych or a triptych, that's up to you. You have to get the work to arrive here in Delhi. That is the practical aspect of it.
Yeah, that's fine. And if it is needed, that I might accompany the work itself with Naman.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be lovely. I mean, if both of you come to Delhi with the work
Yes.
and help
Yeah,
me
I
with
mean,
the
otherwise there is no point for Indian government to run a Duronto or Rajdhani.
Yes, no, that'll be lovely. You guys come and then you help me set up the exhibition also. We'll have fun over
Sure.
3-4 days.
Definitely.
So now you try to skip this semester in case it falls with your some sort of.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely manage. My semester will be ending in
And
December
are you
itself.
going to be interning in our office during that time?
Sir, our internship is postponed to next semester, but yeah, I can just drop in.
When the exhibition is supposed to be. So in case you are working in our office, I will not give you the tips.
Yes, that's a bonus thing, sir. Definitely.
No, in fact, it's good that he's going to intern a few semesters later, because he should not be in a subordinate position to you when collaborating as a fellow artist. Otherwise, you'll roll everything that he's doing.
No. Don't worry. In my office, the people who are interning with us, I am subordinate to them. They keep on, punching on my head.
Thoda hyperbole hai. I will not believe this. Okay, great. So thank you so much, gang, and I look forward to receiving the confirmed pair names and for outsiders from the group, their info. And then we reconnect again on 19th. Sonam, 19th is okay now. We can lock it, think.
मैं check करती हूँ हाँ.
Let me know. Otherwise, we can push
19
it.
Sunday, yeah. Sunday we don't have anything. Sure.
एक दो दिन आगे पीछे कर सकते 18 तारीख भी कर सकते हैं 18
No,
Saturday
18th we would have something because it's the beginning of.
Let us
school.
fix the final date later. I mean, in the group we all are there, and
ठीक
who
है,
are
that
the
we can
new
share on
team,
the group and kind of discuss.
let us- yeah.
But it has to be around that time so that basically I need to know that in the month of December all the pairs have started working on their pieces, because it will take 3 months 4 months for the work to see. When you're working alone, it's easy na, because you can ask your left brain to shut up when your right brain is working, sort of thing, and vice versa. But when you're working with somebody else as a collaborator, then you have to maintain decorum. You can't say shut up to the other person. So it's a more, I mean, obviously it's more challenging, but I think that's the fun part of it, that freedom that you kind of enjoy in creating your work gets challenged. And I think something more beautiful emerges because of that restraint. Okay, super. Have a great weekend, guys. And we'll catch up soon again.
Super. Chalo, I'll share this with the recording
Thank you, sir.
on the group.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonam, for organizing this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonam. And this is the first time I came on time and you were late. I mark this as a very related day.
Yes. Celebrations.
Chalo, see you guys.
Hello. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Anton.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
you.
Bye.
Bye.